Hi all. Bit of a later stream, kind of. I usually stream at 1 and it's like 10 to 2. Because I decided today I was gonna go see if I could find Don't Worry Darling on one of my various streaming things. I found it. Lot of things to say about it, by the way, because no one fucking told me. There was a scene between Alice and actually there was technically two, but there was one of them that was very OMG. Just Jesus. I mean, I'm gonna be honest, I was like half distracted when that scene came on. And then it like registered for me what the fuck was happening. I was like, what? But anyway, it was such a good movie. Honest to God. I loved it so much. But then it got me thinking about the whole, I don't know, the whole simulation thing, you know? So, it was good though. I loved it. So, lot of shocking things. There was like there was a blink and you miss it moment, and I only knew to look out for this because of TikTok. Where it's like you could see for a second a picture of Alice, like, you know. Well, her body's lying there. She's obviously in the simulation, but like, it came up, and I was shocked when that came up, because like, I remember seeing it in TikTok, but obviously there was no specific scene, or they didn't really describe the scene, but anyway. So I saw it, and I was like, yep, saw that. The ending was a shocker. Like, I knew who died. I did not know the guy behind it all was among the ones that died. I should have probably put a spoiler warning on this stream, but oh well. You know what I also started watching? Home Alone Holiday Heist. Can I just say something really quickly about that? Why is the house in that? This is like the fifth Home Alone movie. Don't know why the fuck it was the fifth. The fourth one was shit. The house in the fifth movie, it looks like the McAllister house in the first and obviously the second movie. But like the thing is, it looks like their house, but in a different location and like slightly different. But otherwise, it's just about looking the same apart from the basement and location, I guess. But I don't know. That just freaks me out a bit. But, I was thinking something. You know how I like jazz funk? That game, that entire game, is meant to be a simulation. You're playing this character, Polyblank, and when the game ends, it says the simulation ends. And at the end of Don't Worry Darling, I was thinking that. I was thinking, I'm probably gonna go and stream and start talking about that. Because it's just confusing to me. I mean, Kaitak Resort was meant to be the simulation. You bust out through the computery stuff, and you end up back there with, and then the editor appears. I would need to play the game again and like actually talk for that. Oh god, we're gonna have another Jazz Punk stream where I talk about Don't Worry Darling. Yep. That and simulations. What a movie. I loved it so much. I loved it so much. There was a lot of things that I knew about it, but I didn't know. I did not know there was going to be a scene where one of the women, can't remember her name for the life of me, where she would, like, die. I take it they all die. Like, not just okay, I remember Bunny saying, if the men die here, they die in real life. Does that apply to, like, everyone who's in it? Because it must. Because Alice saw one of the woman who had figured it out. The first one, not really the first because Bunny knew the entire time, but still. One of the ones that figured it out, and then she died and they covered that up. Like, we did not see it again after they took care of her, so she's like dead in real life, right? Like, a lot of things did not make sense to me, because I knew that at the end Alice woke up. I basically asked my sister that, and she said, yeah, she does. Because the only scenes I would see in TikTok are the one where she runs up to that thing and, like, presses against it. And then I had no idea if she managed to wake up or not. My sister said she did. She woke up before, because I'm seeing her. She thought a plane had crashed. She's looking for help. And she ends up there staring at this building, and she presses against it, and it's clear that she's been taken out, but then she's put back in. And it's only explained later, if Jack's dead, no one's gonna put her back in, because it's like, obviously they're the ones doing it. That is really fucking creepy though. Oh my god. It unsettled me so much, the whole wife thing. Just, oh, I hated it. I hated it. I need shovels. There is quite a lot to work on here. The thing with Jazzpunk, I would need to play it again to probably be able to refer to it better. But that was a simulation the entire time. Kaitak Resort, like, obviously it's not real because that's part of it, but still, the whole thing's a simulation. Am I right? I don't know, because it's freaking me out now that I think about it. I have no idea for sure, because, like, that game is funny and silly, honestly, and I love that it's funny and silly and there's a lot to it. I do love that. I love the game, because I love the game, basically, is what I'm summarizing. But the thing is, with an ending like that, I kind of would like to think there's a good explanation for it all. I like to think there's a good explanation for why South Park, the town, is in a massive time loop and no one ever changes, and the things around them change but they don't. You know? Oh god, I'm gonna start thinking simulation for everything, aren't I? But yeah. So I seriously have no shovels left. Again, I should not be surprised by my lack of shovels, and yet here we are. Okay, let's see. That is not a lot of stuff. Oh wait, there's a shovel. Do I have any sticks? I have 17 sticks. That's not a lot of sticks. Here. Where do you make sticks again? I totally blanked. There. I'm gonna go cobblestone. I think there are some games that you could 100% call a simulation, by the way. Am I gonna say Minecraft's one of them? Yeah, honestly. I do think that. Why do I think that? I don't know. I just do. I like that kind of stuff. Like thinking that certain things you play, like this, can kind of be thought of as that. Like there's no one behind it, you're just kind of there. That's just me, because I'm stupid like that. Not stupid. Sorry. Just not. Anyway, I like seeing things like that, basically. I like explanations. If there's no easy explanation, usually I wait until I can make one up. Which is how I just come to the conclusion of Minecraft is kind of a simulation. And when you go and defeat the Ender Dragon, you kind of get out of there. Unless you choose to go back in. People will probably watch this and be like, River, you probably don't even really know what a simulation is, so you're just being a dumbass. I don't really understand what simulation is, but I've played enough Jazzpunk and seen that movie And I'm trying to figure out what chest I should put these fucking shovels in. It was a really good movie though. I loved it. Honest to God, loved it. I have no space for anything now. I put some cobblestone away. That's just what I think though. I don't know. Okay. Shut up! I'm sorry, that is doing my head in, the frickin' barking. Okay, let's go. Now, you're probably also thinking, is it a good idea to go and shovel more dirt when I have all of this? Probably not, but we're gonna go do it anyway. Because we can. Oh, I really want to play Jazzpunk now and see how much of that, like, kind of connects the whole Fury thing. Because that's all I'm thinking now. Like, I think I discussed that. I think. I can't remember the last time. Like, the last stream I did with Jazzpunk. But I know what I put in that Twitter post about the out of context stuff. I included a picture of Don't Worry Darling, which means there was talk of simulations. Because I knew that. I saw enough stuff about it to get a very good idea of how it ended. I loved that car chase scene, by the way. It was stressful even though I knew how it ended, but it was brilliant. I'm gonna put shovels away, actually. But it was good. It was really good. It's tricky to figure out how much of this we're actually gonna cover. I just like how much that is. There's a lot of land, and then there's us trying to like build something here, if anything can even be built. And I say that because it is massive here. I'm just saying. Like, I don't even know how big this place goes. We take into account all the other stuff. You basically have this all in the middle of it, which means I would need to fill in all of this. Oof, that looks like it's gonna be an effort. Okay. Maybe we should spend time over here filling these. So yeah, I basically just thought about that. Like, what I remember in Jazzpunk is like, the guy said it was a simulation. We go through the wet works, they called it. And we come out on the other side, like, in that train station again. Only, obviously this time, the assistant and director have been taken. And we go, and you know, we obviously defeat the editor. Not in sports, but you know, defeat him with his giant ego. We save the director, and when he eats us, what's basically left is a tape. But then the words come up like simulation ending. Which, oh my god. Is this like that Tom and Jerry episode? There was a Tom and Jerry episode where they swapped places, like, where a universe where mice defeat cats, like chase cats. And Jerry's the one chasing and trying to defeat Tom, and then also the one getting in trouble because the cat keeps getting in, and Jerry's owner's kind of mad about that. The whole thing in that episode was a simulation. Like, he had 30 minutes of this, took it off, and then Tom came in because he was in a simulation where cats were on the docks. That's literally what Jazz Punk is! Isn't it? That kind of simulation. Oh my god. Fuck my life. That's what that reminds me of. That's what else that reminds me of. So basically what I'm saying is there's two ways. There's two ways to go about the simulation theory. Jazz Funk has the absolute daftness of a Tom and Jerry episode, right? And I'm giving it the lore, like Don't Worry Darling kind of, right? That's the way I'm seeing it. I see it like that. There's literally no way I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna get lost. I literally live somewhere here and I'm gonna get lost, but it's fine. I better still have coordinates to the house because I was going for my photos and I accidentally deleted the coordinates for that woodland mansion. Which is not good. Oh well. There is so much to deal with. This is like the start of it, trying to get like the center dealt with. There's a lot to be done here. But it's nice. I like to de-stress after a hard week, which, I don't know, it's not been hard, it's been kind of stressful. Just the usual. I just feel bad, because like Christmas is coming up and I want to be excited. I am excited. And then days like not today, yesterday, and the day after, and probably the day before that happened, and it is a fucking nightmare. Right, okay, we're gonna need to deal with that. Which means we can try and get up and plug it. That's gonna be quite an effort. Right, where's the plug? It's about over there. Oh, found it. Oh, okay. We will deal with that at a later date. Thank God. It was like 50-50 if I was gonna hit the lava or the water. Thank fuck it was that. Alright then. I think we should at least try and get cobblestone out of it. There. That should do it. There we go. Well, I'll get him back another time. I got coordinates to the house in case I ever venture off again, and considering I'm gonna own like a giant island and I have no sense of direction, that's probably a good idea. The idea that South Park is kind of a simulation has come to mind, but honestly, I don't have a lot of logic behind that one. It's an interesting theory, though. I don't know. Garrison had some freaky shit happen when he reinstated as a teacher. I don't even know what the fuck was going on with that. Like at the end of Vaccination Special. That was weird, okay? I mean, I have theories behind Carmen. I have theories behind the time thing at the town. I have no clue what the hell happened out there with Garrison. Alright, I'm gonna be honest and say something I want to get rid of. You know how I did the stupid borders thing? Not really borders, like a wall type thing. Now after I've done like a huge bit of that, I want to get rid of it because I've decided I don't like it. Which is not good considering it's fucking massive. Then again, this whole island is fucking massive, so. I mean, look at this. This is what I'm dealing with. Stuff like this. We're connecting who knows how many islands. There. There we go. That's good. Alright. Oof, God, this whole area though. It's just gonna be tricky. I've had Apple Music for years, and for some reason Spotify keeps emailing me. Like, I've had Apple Music for, like, technically 4 years, but then again I have 5 replay playlists all starting from 2018. So, you know, feels like 5. I love Apple Music, okay? I don't care. I love it. God, I know the effort it would take to fill this in, but it'd be so fun at the same time. Okay, up. It did kind of hurt, like, watching Don't Worry Darling, like, seeing Alice realize that the man she loves, like, knew the entire time. And then her realizing he was the one who dragged her into it. That he was the one who put her there. That hurts so much. You know what's weird to me? I'm a total fucking romantic, okay? I do not think... Obviously, I thought Jack and Alice were cute before I even knew what this fucking movie was about. And then it's like realizing, and it's like, wow, okay, that's fucked up. But it's like, sometimes I hear the things they say to each other, and I swear this happened with something else. It's like, yeah, if you weren't a manipulative asshole, you'd be an adorable couple. But I kind of know that about you, so it makes you it makes it really hard to like you. Yep. I'm gonna be honest though. Watching Don't Worry Darling, I had no idea that like the husbands, all the men, that they would actually leave the simulation. Like for some reason that was not what I thought they were doing. I knew they were up to something. I knew that they were all behind it. But like actually leaving, somehow that did not factor in to my theories as to what they did. Fuck knows why. Fuck knows why that wasn't like, oh, I don't know. I did love it though. The only difference in Minecraft is if you're alone, obviously that's kind of different. If you're like in your own little single player world, so there could be some serious lore like around the fact that you have characters who slowly, in a kind of maybe sort of Don't Worry Darling scenario, realize that they're in a simulation. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to do like writing stuff based off that. Only problem is I'm such a South Park. I don't want to write South Park stuff. Not right now anyway. I want to write other stuff. Oh my god. Why am I gonna cut down all the trees? Because they're freaking annoying. Not all of them, but like most of them. It was weird seeing Nick Kroll in something, having known him and Big Mouth and Community for an episode. Not really in anything serious though. It was wild. And I love Big Mouth, but a lot of people don't, obviously. Another thing that I probably should have guessed this, because I literally heard one of the audios, but like, I didn't know that Bunny knew the entire time. Like, Alice asked her, like, you know? I've known the entire time, yeah. And I heard the audio of Bunny saying that her kids are here. And at least here, like, they're alive and she didn't lose them, which, that fucking hurts. But yeah. I am dumb like that, and it literally didn't really factor in. Anyway. Okay, anyway. The trees can be taken care of another time. It's fine. I don't know how far we're gonna branch this. We're probably just gonna extend it, but then I'm like, I don't know. Because I don't even know where the ocean is. Like, something that can surround this entire thing. But I definitely don't want the whole wall thing I've been doing with that. Which means I need to block all the water off. Which is gonna be a massive task. Okay. Okay. Alright. The movie was weird though, because like when they were chanting that whose world is this ours, I kept hearing Alice, and then that actually happened. Like Alice was hearing that repeated as she's like standing there in her blood-soaked dress, and then Bunny's screaming her name and it tunes in as she's hearing that chant. And then obviously, you know, she's gotta run. I still cannot get over the fact Nick Kroll was in this fucking movie. I still can. I found out because he and Harry Styles kissed. I'm sorry, it was a bit funny to hear about though. So, yeah. That guy is so annoying. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. Not just away from him, but like actual going. I'll be out with safe park in a few hours, obviously. We're done fighting chaos. There's still gonna be chaos. Obviously. It's me. There's gonna be chaos. I'll see you then.